For years and years now, pretty much ever since I started my channel, I've had people ask me to do a video on the new TARDIS mod, and I never really have. I've never wanted to do a full review of it because it seemed far too daunting, what with it being such a complex mod. But then I realised I don't have to do a review. So in this video, I'll be showing you my reaction to playing roughly an hour and a half to 2 hours of the new TARDIS mod for the very first time with little to no prior experience. So straight off the bat, if this isn't the type of video you were looking for and you were looking for more of a review and showcase of this mod, then I've put some video links in the description to videos that I think do a really good job at showcasing this mod. By the way, I have done a video that included the new TARDIS mod before called Top 5 Doctor Who mods for Minecraft, and I have a video coming out soon after this one that does also include the new TARDIS mod. So yeah, I've got a little bit of experience with it, but not too much. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing as it would help me out a ton. And anyway, let's get started. So this mod is completely survival friendly as far as I'm aware. It's got crafting recipes for everything and JEI support if you're confused, so I've made sure to bring that up as well. But I'm going to be playing in creative purely because I don't really want to be creating a whole new survival world and crafting all of the bits and stuff just for the sake of this video. So like I mentioned a second ago, there is a TARDIS manual and it looks incredibly complicated, but this mostly tells you all of the stuff about the TARDIS, or the time ship as it's referred to here. And the first thing I need to do is actually get my hands on a TARDIS, and this is pretty much the only part of this mod that I actually know how to do, or at least I think I know how to do, and that's that you need to find yourself a village. So I'll do that first. Okay, and here we are in a village, and straight away I've noticed two structures that do not exist in vanilla Minecraft, and these are called, I believe, the observatory buildings, and I think this is how you get your hands on a TARDIS. That and using a bell, which is another reason to come to a village. So to start you on your TARDIS finding quest, you need to find an observatory villager, or an observer. Wait, that's a block. I've had a look in this village and I can't seem to find any of the custom villagers, so maybe I've just been a little bit unlucky and I'm gonna try another village. Okay, I found another village and there doesn't seem to be one here either, but I've had a bit of an idea, which is potentially that this telescope is used as the job block. So if I try and place this next to this guy, yes! Okay, we have got one of the custom villagers, a storyteller, that's it. And this guy can give you the strange journal, which I presume, yeah, is the TARDIS manual. So anyway, I'm going to buy some of his books because I need to level him up to the next level, which should give me, aha, the artifact map. So if you buy yourselves one of these, this should show us exactly where to find a TARDIS. So I'm just going to right click it and it gives you one of these. And yeah, there you go. This shows how to find a TARDIS. So you may be confused as to which direction you need to go for this. I am the little white dot in the top right corner. The fact that it's so small suggests that I'm very, very far away. And because this is sort of the bottom left of the map from my position, that corresponds to southwest. So if you use your F3 menu to look for your compass directions, this is south and this is west. So we need to be heading in this direction. However, while I'm in this village, I'm going to pick up one more item, and that is the bell. Helpfully, there is actually a bell that spawns inside the observatory structure. So yeah, I'm going to grab this, and this will be helpful later on. At least I hope it will. Okay, time to go on a journey. Oh, hold on, my dot is moving. Okay, so now that I'm pretty much aligned with it, I just need to go straight west. So let's head this way. Oh, I've gone past it. Okay, we need to go back a little bit. Aha! Okay, here we are. That took absolutely ages, but I think I was in a bit of a rare situation because I teleported thousands and thousands of blocks away in search of a village that had what I was looking for. I'd been to a couple of villages that didn't have the house, but obviously, chances are you'll just get lucky. This one is quite close to spawn. We're only about 1,000 blocks away. Unfortunately, this one doesn't have an observatory, but apparently it does have a TARDIS. So if we align ourselves with the X, all we should have to do is dig down. However, this isn't the only way to find a TARDIS. If you use the bell, which is why I picked it up from the village, and you ring it, you will hear this. So that is obviously the cloister bell sound, and that sound plays when you're within a 3-chunk radius of the TARDIS, which is pretty cool. That's the way I found it when I did my top 5 video. I'm going to be honest, I didn't really know this whole artifact map existed until someone told me about it before I was planning on making this video. So yeah, if we go back to our map and dig down, okay, I'm in a cave and I don't see any TARDIS nearby at the moment. Oh, what is that? That looks like a TARDIS to me. Okay, we managed to find it. I'm going to be honest, this is very surprising to me because I thought... Okay, it is still broken. I was going to say, all the images that I've seen of TARDISes you find in this mod are like a steampunk style, and they're all very, very broken when you first find them. I thought for a second I'd found some sort of super rare functional one, but yeah, this one still seems very broken. And the key thing here is, if I take this torch out of my offhand, you can't get in it from any side. I'm right-clicking here, you just cannot open it at all. And to be honest, this is where my knowledge of this mod pretty much ends. So I said at the beginning of this video that I wouldn't really use any reviews or anything to give me extra info, which I'm still not going to do, but I have had to look back at my old video that I made about 1.5 years ago now, the top 5 one, to see what I did to get access to this TARDIS. It's not cheating, right? It's my own video. But yeah, it turns out you need to give it like adventure-y items. I think that's quite a broad term, but stuff that helps you beat the game, for example, Eyes of Ender and stuff. And I think bells work as well. Yeah, there you go. Anything like this, that didn't work. Okay, Eyes of Ender might be a no-go, but bells definitely worked, so I'm just going to give this thing some bells and see what happens. Oh, and the door's opened. That's looking good. Aha, I see a glimpse of something in there. But yeah, if I open this all the way and head on inside... Sorry, I just had to take a moment to appreciate the music. It's still going. That's so cool. I can't go over how amazing this ambient music is. But yeah, look, you get this really super cool bigger on the... Okay, as cool as it is, I'm going to have to turn it down now. Okay, I've turned down the music, but yeah, as you can see, it's got a really cool bigger on the inside, smaller on the outside effect, which we got a glimpse of when entering. It is very, very cool. It's not completely accurate, so I believe, if I've got this right, from what I read on the mod page when I was downloading it, this is entirely coded by the developers of this mod, which is very, very impressive. Other mods tend to go for sort of compatibility with the Immersive Portals mod, which in my opinion does create a better and more accurate effect. But nevertheless, it's really, really impressive to me how much effort has been put into coding this for the mod. But yeah, without further ado, let's take a look at this incredible console room. So over here is the console, and this mod is infamous for having very complicated but very amazingly detailed hands-on consoles. Oh, that's making noises. That's a GUI. Telepathic circuits. Okay, this is like a biome select. That's interesting. So yeah, this is where the manual that I had earlier really comes in handy. So I'm going to do some reading really quick. Okay, so after a little bit of reading, it seems like what I need is a dematerialization circuit and some fluid links, and I need to find the TARDIS engine. So the rational part of me wants to assume this is underneath the console. Oh yes. Okay, I have no idea how... Oh, there's a ladder. Yeah, I sort of just broke the floor, but this works too. Okay, so the game has made it very clear these noises are terrifying. I'm going to have to turn my sound down. But yeah, the game has made it incredibly clear that I need a quantoscope, I believe it's referred to as. And I was just having a little look around. I can't seem to find one anywhere in the TARDIS, which makes me think you have to craft it. So like with everything in this mod, it does have a crafting recipe, and there seems to be like 2 different versions. There's a quantoscope iron and a quantoscope brass. I assume you sort of upgrade it. Although, just placing them down visually, I can't really see any difference. Obviously the color, but other than that, it seems to do the same thing. But I'm going to assume that the brass quantoscope is the superior one, so I'm going to be sticking with that. So the first thing I need is a dematerialization circuit, and this is how you craft one using the quantoscope. So it seems to be incredibly easy to create. You need a single iron ingot, some glass, an ender pearl, and a custom item which is a Xeon crystal or a Zion crystal. So I found loads of these. I mean, you may have spotted that when we were with the broken TARDIS exterior, there was one right outside, and these seem to also be in the village chests, particularly in the observatory buildings. So yeah, you shouldn't have any trouble finding any of these items. So I'm going to combine them now. Okay, so glass goes there, iron there, Xeon crystal there, ender pearl. And it's definitely doing something. This is very, very exciting. Oh, okay, it stopped fizzling. And yes, okay, I've got a dematerialization circuit. So yeah, I'm going to go over to my engine. And I guess I place this in the one which is shaped like this. He says, not being able to find it. I'm going to say it's this top left one. It might be a bit of a stretch, but I don't know. It looks pretty similar. Okay, so now I've got to do the connect the wires activity. I remember this. It reminded me of Among Us. Okay, connect that to there. And it made a noise. Have I done it right? I hope so. I'm gonna flick that on and hope that that has worked. Okay, and then the other thing I needed was a fluid link. Okay, so yeah, fluid link is quantoscope welding as well. And you need 2 iron, an exotronic circuit, which we saw earlier. That's quite complicated because of these circuit paste, which require I can't speak. An alembic. Okay, so you basically have some water, which I assume you just use to, yeah, you fill up this up with fluid. And then you put in any sort of plant, I guess, and then coal in the bottom, and it spits out one of these, a circuit paste. However, yeah, you can see this little bottle. This is also how you make the mercury bottles. So this time, all you need is cinnabar. Okay, that makes sense. So I presume this is an ore. In fact, I'm going to go have a look for some now. Oh yeah, and by the way, here's some of these Xeon crystals. I presume if you mine these in survival mode, yep, you get some Xeon crystals. That's very, very cool. Oh, and literally right there, that looks to be, yes, cinnabar ore. Okay, perfect. So you mine yourself up some of that, and then if we come back inside the TARDIS, we can grab ourselves an alembic, and I guess we craft up some mercury. Come on, please tell me I've done it right. Yes, perfect. Wow, that uses a lot of fluid. Okay, you have to keep this topped up. But yeah, I've got some mercury. Brilliant. So now we can take this over here and combine it with, I think it was some iron and, oh, what was the other one? Yeah, of course, one of the circuits. So I won't bother with the crafting for that one, as I've already shown it to you, and it's quite complicated. So we'll grab this, and I think we need 2 iron like that. Okay, here we go. We've got a fluid link used for flight with the dematerialization circuit, required for refueling. Perfect. So if we come back over here, I'm going to assume that one is the one I want. This is very, very cool, by the way. I absolutely love how sort of interactive it all is. Like, you have to do a little mini game just to get into flight, basically. So yeah, do that and then turn it on. Right. Fingers crossed, we should now be able to do something. Wait, I forgot one crucial thing. I presume we're going to need some fuel. So that is Artron energy. And in fact, if I search for some in here... Okay, is this correct? No, that's not right. Maybe it's the other side, because there was a... Yeah, there was a recharging thing. So if I put one of these in... Has that done anything? Hold on, I did notice we had a leaky capacitor, so maybe I need an Artron capacitor. Okay, it made a noise. That looks good. Okay, increases the Artron bank capacity and refuel rate. Okay, so now if I go to the other side, it still doesn't seem to have done anything.
2 hours later.
Oh, wait a minute. There's one more thing I completely forgot about. The navcom. Okay, so once again, you need to use a quantoscope for this. It requires... Yeah, this is where the exploration stuff comes in. And then if I turn that on and head up to the console... I might be able to do something. I'm not optimistic, I'm going to be honest. Okay, Artron units 0. That seems like an issue. By the way, I've noticed it's very dark here and you probably can't see anything because of YouTube compression, so I'm going to pop some torches around. But yeah, I very much still need to work out how to fuel this thing. I'm going to have another look in the manual. Okay, this looks cool, but I don't think it's doing anything.
2 hours later.
Oh, I just pressed something and it said refueling protocols engaged. That seems good. Okay, I've just disengaged them. I wonder if I keep that engaged, is it fueling? No. Oh! I pressed something. I don't know what I just did. I'm just going to pop that back in. Okay. I'm not going to press that one again. That seemed to do something bad. I'm just going to leave, actually. Okay, I can't leave. I'm actually stuck, and the lights are flashing. I don't know what to do. Help. Okay, well, it said I needed a stabilizer, so I'm going to grab one of them. Okay, I've turned on the stabilizer. That doesn't seem to have helped. Okay, so what does it say when I try and fly now? Aha. Oh, that wasn't the throttle. That was... Okay, that was the stabilizers. Okay, so the stabilizers are active. Still haven't sorted out the fuel issue, though. This looks like the throttle. But it's definitely not working. Hold on, I might have pressed the handbrake by accident. Okay, that could explain it. Oh! Oh, it's charging! I just noticed the Ultron units go up. Okay, this is good. This is very, very good. It's still very red and making some terrible noises, but maybe that'll fix itself. I'm hopeful. By the way, what you guys don't realise is that it has already taken me over an hour to get to this point, about an hour and 15 minutes now. So honestly, I'll be happy if we can get this thing into flight and then also fix up this console room. I think that's my goals for the end of this video. Okay, so we're at almost 50 Artron units. I'm not really sure how much you need. I'd assume that is enough, but I can't seem to work out how to get this red light to stop. And I assume that's going to have to stop before we go into flight. Oh, I just pressed that button, and are we flying? It feels like we're flying. What's happening to the fuel? Yeah, look, the journey's going. Okay, we're actually flying. Did we just make it to whatever the target was? Okay, hold on, this might have been a successful flight. Oh, that time rotor animation was so cool. Oh, I thought for a second the lights had stopped, but they haven't. But it said we've moved. Oh, oh my gosh. Successful flight. We've done it. We've actually done it. I have to say, for as complicated as it was to work that out, that feels so rewarding to have finally worked out. Okay, so now I can set to work trying to fix the other issues I've got. Mainly this blooming red light. Okay, so now we know that flight works, and it seems to be this little thing. I wonder what this is for. I think this is the throttle, which doesn't actually activate flight. I think it just increases flight speed. And then the only thing I haven't been able to find is the proper coordinate menu. I found like a coordinate thingamajiggy over here. Yeah, this is the increment modifier. But I can't seem to work out how to actually modify the coordinates. Yeah, so you're looking in this manual, there should be the real space controls, which I can use to determine my coordinates. So I wonder if I just try flying again and see what happens. Okay, this isn't doing anything anymore. I think that's handbrake on, and then that's handbrake off. So I've turned off the handbrake, and then I come to the throttle, maybe? Yes. Okay. So we are going, but what it seems to have done is set random target coordinates again, which is weird because it shouldn't do that if you've got the stabilizers on, which I have. Oh, I think I've found what it is. Okay, so this little twirly thing, look, it was 1185, now it's 1182. So I guess this must be the randomizer, but I'm still yet to find any way to actually properly control the coordinates. Okay, so I've set the increment modifier to 100. Does that do anything? Yeah, okay, that's doing much bigger jumps. Look, 1365, 1299. Yeah, okay, that's doing bigger jumps, but I don't think that's helpful because I don't want a randomizer. I want to be able to go to specific coordinates. Okay, I've just filled up the engine with all of the other components just in case it would fix this red light, which it hasn't. Okay, I'm honestly baffled and I need to work out how to fix this, so I think I'm going to have to give in and do a bit of research. I do not believe it. Unbelievable. This whole time, all I had to do was go into the security sub-menu and toggle alarm. That's it. That is literally it. Oh, I've had enough of this. Actually, to be fair, I've not had enough of this at all. I'm really enjoying myself. And hopefully this should now enable me to fly properly. Maybe? Oh, I found it. It's this thing. This is the coordinate control because it's 3 different panels. Look, if I press this one, it goes from -1 to 13 to 1 to 12, 72 to 73, 48 to 49. And then if I sneak... Is it going down? Yes, brilliant. It's going down. Okay, finally. Okay, brilliant. So now I can set a TARDIS destination. Okay, now that I know what I'm doing with that, I'm going to try and fly to the moon. Okay, so I set the target dimension to the moon, like that. And then I guess I don't really know what I want to set the coordinates to. And then I need to make sure the handbrake is off, which it is. And then I guess I dematerialize. What on earth? I'm stuck. I can't move. I can't move. What happens if I break this? Do I go flying? Yep. Oh, the door's open. I left the door open. Oh, good God. What's happened? That didn't go well. Okay, I think I ended up in the time vortex, and I probably would have died if I wasn't in creative. And I've lost the TARDIS. Oh, it was going so well. And I didn't even set anything to make sure I knew where my TARDIS is. Okay, this could be an issue. Okay, after quite some time, I've managed to make it back into my TARDIS through unconventional methods. Yeah, I cheated. And I've probably broken something by being in here after that mess up of a flight. But we have landed on the moon, so I'm hoping if I go out these doors, which, whoa, what just happened there? Okay, I was getting sucked out the doors. I'm going to try that again. Something's going wrong here, isn't it? Oh, I made it. We're on the moon. Oh my gosh, this is so cool. Whoa, this is mental. This looks very, very broken. That's unfortunate. Yeah, we're on the moon. Oh my gosh, look, there's Earth. That's really cool. Yeah, this is amazing. So, if I was in survival mode, I assume I'd be dying here, right? Yeah, okay, so I should probably get on a spacesuit. Okay, does that protect me? Yeah, lovely. And it also, did it stop me from... Whoa, that looks so cool. Did it stop me from, like, jumping really high as well? Has it got, like, anti-gravity or something? Because I definitely don't feel like I'm jumping as high. Yeah, look, it gets rid of your... Okay, it gives you normal gravity. That's quite cool. Okay, right. The other place I wanted to go was to space. But I think maybe I'm going to try it without stabilizers. So if I've got this correct, this should trigger some sort of flight event, like what it does in the TARDIS Refined mod, which I had a look at not that long ago. So once I dematerialize, it should be a little bit of a different experience what I've had so far. Although this time, I just have to make sure the doors are definitely closed. Okay, the handbrake is off. So if I pull this lever, low Artron flow. Okay, that seems like a problem. Okay, spatial drift X. X coordinate? Yes. Okay, I've got this. Is that it? Oh, I forgot to set the target dimension. Oh, no. I thought that was a bit of a short flight. But the good thing is I think we're now in something called Vortex Limbo, which means, yeah, this is still going, even though we're not technically flying anywhere. So I might just wait until this finishes. Actually, saying as I've got to go to space anyway, I may as well come out of Vortex Limbo and try that again. It is still trying to force me out the door, though. I think this must just be a bug I've created by basically cheating my way back into the TARDIS. It still sort of thinks I was in that time vortex state, which is a bit annoying, but I can hardly blame the devs for this one, considering I kind of messed it up by getting back here in the first place. Anyway, I want to try going to space, and I think this was the dimension. Yes, okay, so that's set to space. I don't really care what the coordinates are, so I guess I'll just try dematerializing. Right, time wins. Okay, I've got no idea what to do. Hold on, I'm panicking. Okay, I've had a look at the wiki. I know what I need to do. It's the throttle. Where's the throttle? I've lost the throttle. Okay, spatial drift Y. I've lost everything. I'm panicking. This is... Okay, Y. There we go. Spatial drift Y again. Okay, I can do this. Did we do it? Okay, randomizer... and exterior facing. Yeah, I've got no idea what that one is. I'm screwed. Okay, I need the door control. Oh, God. That's the vertical scanner. Which one does the... Oh, no. I'm being forced into the vortex. Oh, not again. Oh, for goodness sake. Wait. I made it to space. But I don't seem to have a TARDIS. Okay, well, this is incredibly embarrassing. But you know how I said that I wasn't gonna attune the thingamajiggy that lets me back in the TARDIS because I could just do it in that flight? Yeah, well, I never got it. And cheating my way back into the TARDIS last time broke a lot of stuff and also took ages. But On the plus side, I have made it to space, which I'm very proud of. And more or less, I did actually work out how to fly the TARDIS completely on my own. Towards the end, I did have to take a look at the wiki, but yeah, I'm pretty proud of that, to be honest. The only thing I didn't manage to do was to try and change the console room. But yeah, to be honest, I'm really happy with my progress on this, and if you want my opinion on this mod, I think it's absolutely amazing. It's so detailed, and it is really tricky to get your head around at first, but once you do sort of get to grips with it, it's actually very intuitive. I think it's just because there's so much you have to do before you fly the TARDIS for the first time that it seems a bit overwhelming. But yeah, overall, I really have enjoyed my experience with this mod, and I can't wait to play it more in the future. And I really hope that you've enjoyed this video. Obviously, I would have missed a lot of things. I'm just going to say that straight away. This is by no means a full review of this mod, like I said at the beginning of the video, so I have left some links to other reviews which you can find in the description to watch after this video if you want to. But yeah, it's been about an hour and 45 minutes, and I did at least work out how to fly it, so I'll take that. But yeah, so if you did enjoy this video, then please leave a like or comment, and if you'd like to see more content like this, then make sure to subscribe. But I've been DT10, and I will see you in the next video.